Play Arizona State football. That's the number one thing. We can't focus too much on who we're playing personally. We scheme it up right, and we play our football. We'll be just fine.
They've earned a reputation over the years of just tough physical. I mean, what stands out to you when you look at the defense specifically?
I don't believe there's tougher or more physical than me. I mean, nothing really scares me physically. Um, but I mean, they're a good team. They've been a good team for many years, and they play hard. That coach gets those guys to play with passion, and they got good players over there. I mean, you can't really talk much about Utah. Everybody knows who they are. So
What's the style of their defense? What are the things that you have to do well against that style?
they're gonna play you one on one across the board, and say beat us. Simple. They got athletes. They got big guys. They got big, strong guys, fast. They match up well against a lot of teams they play. If we can win our one-on-ones and fight up front and make a couple holes here and there, then we'll be just fine. Like I said.
Cam, you've seen some good home environments so far this year, but obviously a ranked opponent coming to town in a blackout. What are you expecting from the fans this weekend?
I mean, I hope we sell out every game the rest of the year. I think our fans are starting to understand the difference of a first down and a third down when the opposite team has the ball or when we have the ball. So it's starting to get better. I think that last Kansas game was awesome. I'm expecting hopefully the same turnout, if not a couple more people, because it said it was sold out, but there's still a couple seats up there, left. But it's awesome. I love the fans we have, the support we've had. It obviously can get better, but it's been great.
How do you reflect back on your game? Tremendous game. The O-line was playing at a high level on Saturday, weren't they?
Yeah, I mean, we came into the locker room after the game, and I think one of the guys looked at the stat sheet and was like, "Scat, you had 186?" I was like, "Huh?" And like even the whole starting line, like they were like, "No way!" Like, did you really?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like we didn't really know. We were kind of focused on just going. I really didn't know I had over 100 yards until about halfway through the fourth quarter when I seen the jumbotron would say like 150 something or something like that. So I wasn't too focused on that, and the guys up front did a great job. Kept pushing, and we were just focused on one thing, and it was moving the ball. So that was a great focus for us.
I would imagine they take ownership in your numbers, that they feel like that.
Oh yeah,
186 on
100%. Yeah. Especially when it's a quiet 186, because it makes it easy. They don't see the extra fight for yards, which means the offensive line is doing their job, and they're doing a great job doing it.
It'll be important to stick with the running game this week, won't it, against a team that's so tough defending.
Yeah, I mean, any team that's physical, any team that's big and smart, I mean, you got to be able to run the ball no matter what. Even if the team's not very good, you have to be able to run the ball. If they stop the run, it's going to still be hard to win, But running the ball is a aspect that every team has to have in their game. Some teams do it more than others, but it has to happen in the game to be able to have everything work.
Cam, on Monday, can you talk about building a winning program similar to what Utah has done, retaining coaches, long-term success? You're one of the few guys that was here last year, in the first year under Kenny. How do you feel like this program is trending upwardly this year, starting form one and moving forward?
I mean, it's done nothing but go up. We lost the game. Coach came to us all and turned our heads back on straight and said, "Let's go." He's doing a great job with the guys he's bringing in. Like I say all the time, those guys love football. Everyone that he brings in loves football. They're doing a great job buying into what he's got going here. I'm still here for 7 more games, so we're going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep building this culture together. Let's get this. We're going to get this thing. We got this thing started. We got to keep it rolling and get those younger guys in the right footsteps so they can keep it going in the future.
Is last year's game up there, is that a distant memory, or is that fuel in the fire, or how do you approach
I don't really want to talk about it because we got a new team. It's a new football team.
Right.
Point blank, period. Full new football team. I promise you we won't go out there and score 3 points. So it's a new football team. Last year's last year, this year's this year, so we'll see.
It really is a new football team with all the changes you've had this year.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
What's it like seeing the development of Kyle Scott as his first start against Kansas, back to the lunch or having to pick the line and getting out there? What's that one like for you?
Yeah, it's always good when a guy comes in and does his job. And he made some mistakes, but he worked hard. He gave it everything he had last game, and that's why I told him. I said, even if you mess up, just give it all you got. You miss a block, I'll be right behind you where you missed, you know. And I told him that. I said, just play hard. I won't be upset with you or anything. Only thing I'm gonna be upset is if I go in that film room and I see you not working hard. If you're missing stuff and not working hard, then there's an issue. But he played his butt off. All 5 of those guys up front played their butts off, even the guy that rotated in. So it was awesome to see him come in and really take on the role of the starting job.
You can't to piggyback off that a little bit. Coach obviously has talked all year about the difference between you guys responding to adversity this year, but just with each game like that and guys working hard, how do you feel that guys have been adjusting and like they're responding to adversity?
Yeah, I think Xavier Alford goes back every time. You know, he talks a lot to the team as a group. I think it goes back to the hours we put in the past. You know, the summer, the spring, this last fall camp, just the last really 8 months of work that we've put in as a team. Really struggling, really working hard together. People falling down, people picking guys up. It goes back to, you know, lose a game. What, you lost a rep in practice? Get back up and go. And he does a great job preaching that, showing, you know, we got to keep going. We got to keep going no matter what. And that was the vibe all off season, is keep going, no matter what happens. So we're doing a great job just keeping these guys going, and people are buying into the situation we're in. We're 4-1, and we got a chance to beat a ranked opponent. So as long as these guys are bought in, we'll be just fine.
Everybody good?
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.